This is it, guys. It's the 2024 Proton X50. Well, I wouldn't call this a facelift because it looks exactly the same as the previous car. So this is going to be a bit of a short video because there's not much has changed really. So as you can see, the lights, the grille, the bumper, the wheels, the rear spoiler, the exhaust are all exactly the same as before. Not one thing has been changed on the outside. The one tiny visual update is that the old orange color option is now no more. It has been discontinued. So I guess my old car is now a bit of a barang rare. It's only here on the inside where you can see actual changes. This center screen over here now runs the latest Atlas OS. So this processor is now about 3 times faster than before. So you finally have Spotify app on the X50. Another good change is that this big widescreen display is finally fitted to the base executive and standard variants. No more tiny small screens. As an extension, now all variants from top to bottom get the much nicer digital speedometer, so there's no more analog dials in the cheaper older variants. Another meaningful upgrade is with the 360-degree camera. In the old car, it was a bit low res, it looks a little bit like a dodgy 3GP camera. Now it's finally a proper HD feed. One new feature is this: every time you indicate while you're driving, it now shows a 3D model of the car. This is a bit like a budget Honda lane watch, I suppose. Another improvement that you can't see but is probably the biggest difference of all is an upgrade of over 20 points of NVH. So as you drive the car, you will now hear less road noise, tire noise, engine noise, and of course, wind noise. Having driven the new car around Proton's test track, I can say the engine noise has been quite dramatically reduced compared to my old car. But as for wind noise, that annoying whistle on the right side is still there. It's less, but it's still there. And one last thing, while power boot was available as an optional extra from before, it is now a standard fit on both the premium and flagship variants. Other than that, there's really zero differences between this and the old model. All variants get the same 1.5-litre turbo engine, while the flagship version gets the upgraded 1.5 TGDI, same as before, while all variants use the same 7-speed dual-clutch transmission powering the front wheels. Even the chassis and the suspension system stay exactly the same, zero changes there as well. But even though the engine is exactly the same from before, as of 2024, it is now made in Malaysia in Tanjung Malim instead of being brought in full from China. As for safety, it is exactly the same as before. The base standard variant still gets only 4 airbags, while ADAS Active Safety is only available on the most expensive flagship variant. For 2024, this is borderline shameful for Proton. As for prices, it's exactly the same as before as well. 86,000 for the standard, 93,000 for the executive, 102,000 for the premium, and 113,000 for the top spec flagship version. But all these upgrades Proton claims are worth around 6,000 ringgit, and I think for the very first time ever, this is a brand new car launch with a discount of 7,000 ringgit. So technically you do save quite a bit of money compared to the old version, I suppose. And that's about it really. It has to be said, it's a bit of a disappointment that 4 years from its initial launch, the X50 is staying exactly the same as it once was. Is this very simple refresh job enough to keep the X50 competitive against all of its newer and more affordable rivals? Do let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, everyone, and stay safe.